officially live. How's it going? This July 4th in 2025. How we doing? I'm gonna be live for quite a while today. I'm on Fulkerson's created community role to start out the streamathon. I was gonna do this last night, however, my body physically couldn't do it, so I went to bed early because I was tired. I'm already dropping frames. I don't appreciate how my Wi-Fi is treating me this morning. However, though, we're still going to do this stream. So let me kind of give you guys a rundown how we're going to do this, because it's going to be a lot of different streams pretty much in one. And I'll be recording the separate, recordings in the stream, if that makes sense. So we're pretty much starting with Fulkerson's Creative Community World. After that, I'm probably going to get into Fulkerson's Survival World. Good morning, Copperhead. The plan is to basically jump from Fulkerson's Creative Community World to Fulkerson's Survival World. I might come back to this and then go back to Fulkerson's Survival World. I want to go for a while tonight, or today. It's probably going to take all day to do this, and I'm going to be streaming the whole entire time. I might eat breakfast, I might go get something to drink, I might go to the bathroom. It's going to be a long stream, though. So just sit down, grab some popcorn, skip forward to the parts you want to see. We're going to start with this today. And then whenever I get, tired of working on my world on here, I might go to Fulkerson's Survival World. I might even play a different game. Who knows? I might jump on Phasmo. I might jump on, Terraria. I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. And pretty much this is going to just be a big old stream, and I'm going to record each individual part of the stream into its own section and upload it when it's all said and done. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and see who all's online. Copperhead's on. So yeah, in the last episode we were working on our city a little bit. I was able to get this much done before I crashed last night. As you can see, it does look pretty good. However, we're not done with the roads just yet, so it is hot in my room because it is, the 4th of July, so I might turn a fan on in the background. If I do, let me know if the fan is audibly hearable in the background. I'm not going to wear headphones because I feel like headphones will just give me a headache after I wear them for so long, so I'm going to basically just rock with the headphones for the stream for now. Now, if I go play a game that requires being able to hear, such as like FNAF or Phasmophobia, then I'll put my headphones on. So yes, this is going to be basically a long stream for the 4th of July. And I'm going to be separating it into different sections for different recordings. And I'll be uploading, each section individually. For the live stream will upload its entirety whenever it's ready. However, whenever I get done with this recording session, I will probably go back and upload each individual part of this stream into its own video, or its own VOD, I guess you can say. That is the go. And like I said, it can be anywhere from 2 hours to 12 hours. It just depends on how long I want to go, how long I want to spend on my games and on my content today. I'm off today because they gave us 4th of July off. They gave us a 3-day weekend, which is awesome. Pretty thankful for the job I have. I'll be looking into getting a new job soon. My goal is to get into a different job before I'm like 25, 26. A job that I could basically spend the next, 15 years, hopefully. But I gotta get onto it first, though, so that's the thing, so. Right now I work at a chicken factory. I think my job that I want to retire in is going to be an aluminum factory. But I got to first and foremost build my resume up a little bit. Show that I can, put years in at smaller factories. I'm going to put some years in at this chicken factory. And then once I get, old enough, or just basically I have, a lot of years at this factory, I'll put into the factory I want to go to. And hopefully get on there. Where they have, 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts on the weekends, or rotating weeks. That's the end goal. I want to basically put my time in now, though. But yeah, we're pretty much going to be working on our city for right now. This is the same world as the sand pyramid. The pyramids. I'm only going to resend invites like 5 or 6 times. I'm not going to focus on getting people in here early. So if you're in here early and you want to join, I'll invite you when I can. But if you don't pop up online, I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to send invites to people. If it takes longer than, you know, 2 minutes, I'm not doing it. Okay. I will play with viewers whenever, like, if I go here basically and I send you a friend request and you don't pop up, I'm not gonna worry about it. So you don't pop up right now, I'm not gonna worry about it. Now, if I check again in about 5 or 10 minutes and you pop up, I'll invite you. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not on my end. That's what I'm basically saying. So, I'm in a pretty good mood this morning. I really am. I'm tired, but it's just because I had a pretty long shift yesterday. It was a pretty good one, though. We're gonna get holiday pay if I work Monday, so. I got about $9,000 left on my car payments left. That's about 26 more Fridays, because today marks off a Friday for me. In about 26 Fridays, I'll have my car paid off. Alright, it's that mod that makes it not work for me, which is kind of annoying. It's not really a mod, it's just a behavior pack. If you can't join because of a behavior pack, I don't really know what to tell you. All it is a pack where you can add different, you know, species of animals into the world. Like if I build like different biomes, that's all it is. That should be the only modification I have. Quote unquote modification. I don't have mods. It's not a mod, it's a behavior pack. Gonna be basically just minding my business today. My goal is to get a lot done with this. I would like to start working on some skyscraper like outlines. We'll get there eventually. Like, it's gonna have to take some time though, so that's why I want to basically spend some time this morning working on this. Hey, you're good, Copperhead, don't worry about it. It's just, last night I spent like half the stream just trying to get people into the world. I'm not doing that today, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just saying people would rather see content than, you know, me trying to get people into the world that are probably just gonna be on here for a one-time type ordeal. I'm not saying you are that type of individual. But like, if you're a new viewer, a new subscriber, and you're just trying to play for like 30 minutes and then just dip and never come back, what's the point of inviting you for half an hour, trying to invite you for half an hour if you're not going to come back to the world? Yeah, it's a time thing, really. Alright. So this side's done. Let's go ahead. I got to finish this side. Then we're going to do the roads a little bit more. I'm also going to try to start working on some of these skyscraper designs. I might either make this a neighborhood, or I might make it like a city line area. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to make this area of the city. I do want to kind of build like how Aiden done his roads, where he had like an interstate road going over top of the other road. I might do that as well. Just get inspiration from that kind of idea. I'll probably be on here for about 2 to 3 hours. That is the go. I'd like to go to about noon on here. So whatever we can get done, we'll get done. After that, I might go get lunch, or I might go eat. And then when I get back on here, I might do Focus and Survival World content. Just depends on how I feel. I could do Terraria, I could do Stardew Valley, I could do Phasmo, I could do APOC 3 attempts. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is whatever we want to do, really. Alright. I don't really enjoy playing Phasmophobia with other people. I like playing by myself, which is kind of weird to say, because most people have play Phasmophobia because of other people. I honestly could say I enjoy the game by myself. I really don't enjoy playing the game with other people right now. There's so much you have to do, and it's hard to keep track of what people's doing. I have the mindset when I play Phasmophobia that I want to do everything I can. If I can't do everything I can, then it kind of takes away from my enjoyable experience. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm gonna no longer play Phasmophobia with other people for right now, because I just don't enjoy the game playing with other people. No offense to my friends, it's just I just don't enjoy playing Phasmophobia with other people. I like being able to do everything myself and know what I've done and what I haven't done. I keep track of it better. And it's also just a part of the update. You know, the update's kind of weird. I might turn on some music. I should have music playing. Like, if you go to the settings, like if I go to the settings here, I go to video or audio, it's 23. There's no music playing though. I don't know why music's not wanting to play. So, we're chilling. And basically, I'm not going to give off too much energy early. Like, if nobody wants to talk or nobody wants to join the live and hang out with me early, I'll just basically kind of be kind of conservative and reserved until I get more of a community in here. I'm not wasting energy no more because I gotta keep it for other things. Alright. So yeah, the first thing I want to do though today is simply work on the roads that I didn't finish last night. Once I finish the roads, we'll probably just figure out, you know, if we're gonna do this a neighborhood or if we're gonna do this like a city area, like a cityscape area, where skyscrapers are gonna be, businesses areas gonna be. Having my headphones off does help. It's just I realize how fast I talk when I don't have headphones on. So now I'm truly realizing how I sound when I'm making my videos from a different room. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, the main goal for right now is to finish out these rows I didn't finish from the last episode, or last live stream. We were able to get, like, though, like, if you think about it, we were able to get this part done right here, these two sections. We're now working on the other half. That's all we're doing, necessarily. Let's go ahead and fill this in now. This shouldn't take too long, because I know what the design is. It's a pretty simple road design, really. And it's glowstone with white carpet on it for the fog line. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. It was late at night anyway. Listen, I am never offended by how chat goes on my streams. I get a little discouraged when nobody joins. I'm not gonna lie sometimes, but it's not a big deal to me, really. Because I'm the type of person that will just record videos on live stream and then upload them. So even though I'm not getting, you know, live stream interaction or engagement, in one way or another, I'll probably get comments down the road whenever I make a short out of it or something. So it's not a big deal, really. We're going to simply just work on these roads for now. Once I finish these roads, I'll probably start working on some skyscrapers, believe it or not. I don't know what kind of skyscrapers I want to build, though. So we'll have to figure that out when we get there. I was thinking we could start working on some, like, just skyscrapers. That is the plan. So we'll be playing, you know, this. I'll probably do Phasmophobia for a little bit. I'll probably do maybe Terraria a little bit. It just depends. Just depends on how I feel. Depends on how the stream goes as well. We're chilling for the most part. I got some drinks near me. Alright. This won't take too long compared to what I've done before. Hey people, to be honest, they asked my girlfriend if she would flash for cash. That's kind of weird. I mean, if people are disrespecting your girl and your girl does that, I would just honestly just move on. Kind of disrespectful. People are fucking stupid, bro. That's part of the reason why I don't talk when I'm out in public. I really don't try to make friends because I'm antisocial, bro. I could care less how people are doing. I mean, honest. I only do it because it's a part of how humans are supposed to be. We're supposed to care, but really nobody cares. That's the thing. Everybody has their own things they have to worry about. Well, good. I mean, I would be disgusted too. Disrespectful. Alright. This road's pretty much done. This is gonna be pretty satisfying, by the way. Just working on roads and whatnot. I could work on roads, or I could work on building, like, outlines. I haven't decided necessarily what I want to do for this just yet. I just know that I want to basically work on my city. And it's going to be on this creative community world that I have with the other people. This world's not going anywhere soon. Even though it doesn't give me views, this is another prime example of I don't care about views. I'm doing it for my own. Like, I care less. A lot of people like, care about, you know, like when they do content, if their content pops off, or if it's going to help their content pop off. You know, maybe last year me would have, but This year me just wants to have fun. So, and plus we're only about, 190 subscribers away from 3,000. I'm not really, like, we're chilling. I don't care. If we get people, cool. If we don't, we don't. Each month we're supposed to get a certain amount of subscribers anyway, because YouTube is nice. But once you hit your threshold, YouTube slows your growth down for that month. So it's not even the fact that our channel's not doing good, it's just the fact that we've already we hit our threshold in June, so now we're just waiting for the algorithm to kind of give us July so we can start uploading like we usually do. Because usually it'll pop off. As long as you're consistent, you'll have some videos pop off. It don't matter what you post, it'll hit the community a certain way. Hit the algorithm a certain way. Yo, EMF5 Gaming, what's up, bro? So yeah, like I told you guys earlier, this is going to be a stream-a-thon. I was going to do this last night, and I mean, this can be added on, honestly. We're going to be basically playing a bunch of different games. That is the plan. We're starting with this, and then we'll probably move into full-person survival world. I might do Phasmo, APOC 3 attempts. I might do Stardew Valley, Terraria. My mom just got home from walking, so if she walks in here, I apologize. She's nosy half the time, so she might walk up in here. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of all the grass real quick. You doing good? I'm doing alright. Just woke up about 20 minutes ago. I got up, I got some tea, went to the bathroom. And now we're on here. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. It is Friday, 4th of July, 2025. She walks in here, I'll have to mute my mic because I don't want, honestly, to be picked up on mic. She will, 125%. But she don't know. She's not tech savvy. She doesn't understand. She doesn't have etiquette, stream etiquette. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and finish out this side now. So this goes down like this. And then we are going to take this down, and then it starts right here. Right now we're doing the median line for this part of the road. I mean, y'all might hear the background, by the way. I am watching YouTube. It's on the lowest volume possible, though. Watching other people play Phasmo. But yeah, I might do Phasmo later. It just depends on how the day goes. Right now, I'm building the city portion. Like, I'm working on some, like, city roads for my city. This is on the same world that has the pyramids and the sandcastle that I'm actively working on. Which, I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've been working on it, but, alright. Yeah, it doesn't even show people are online, so. Let's go and fill this in now. I need to figure out how much further I need to take these roads down. One road is longer than the others. So I need to figure out how far I want to take these roads down, because I don't know how long or how much I'd like to get done today. So yeah, we're working on our roads to our city. Right now we have, let's see here, we have the desert area, we have Aiden City, the community area, and now my city. So we have 4 POIs, I guess you can say, in this, like, world. And it's only going to get, expansion. It's only going to grow as we get more ideas and more plans to do stuff. It'd be cool how we do this. I mean, they're all not going to connect. It's just going to have to be certain ways we do it. Who knows, it might connect. I just visited my own old worlds on PS5. That's awesome. That was weird. It was weird. I have a couple of worlds that I don't play on no more, but I still have the saves for. Alright. Yeah, look at that. We have a four-way intersection now. So we have this over here. This is what we started with. We started with this over here. And then if you're wondering what this pressure plate does, all it does is just takes us back to the desert area. Easy, convenient. Don't have to fly all the way back. Oh, you were weird. Oh, okay. I like how this update is. The thing I don't like about it now, though, is you can no longer see the pyramids. Which is kind of weird. You can no longer see the pyramids. Unless I revert it back to the old ways that it looked. You have to fly a little bit now. Just to see the pyramids. Yeah, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's just such a big pyramid. But yeah, we have basically, for those that did not watch the last night's live stream, we do have stuff in the community area now. And basically, people are allowed to join. You are allowed to join. You are allowed to join. This is a WWE ring. I had somebody on here trying to build this. I got tired last night though, so I ended the stream. They were currently working on it. No, this is stuff that I have not built. This is people that have joined the world and have built, you know, in plots. And basically, I'm actually going to go ahead and extend this out a little bit to kind of give people some more space to work with when people do want to join. But no, I did not build this. This is not... I'm basically just making a community right here. People can join a build. Anybody's welcome. It doesn't matter who you are. I do monitor the people in this world. I also save frequently so people can't just grief and then be funny and try to, you know, DDoS me. Or DDoS and drop my info. Yeah, basically just extend it out. Make plots. It doesn't matter how big the plots are. Because people are going to basically, you know, alter it to what they need. Like, I think he got rid of his... He got rid of his on one side, I think. Nope, he kept it. Never mind. Interesting. Gonna pretty much just make some more plots. Just gonna extend it out this way. That way, if anybody wants to join, you are allowed to join. You just gotta build in your plot. And if you get to the point where you're a reputable player, you can have your own POI, like Aiden and I. Aiden has his city, I have a desert area, and also have a city that I'm working on. This is the community area, though, so... just take this down this way. Just gonna make some plots real quick. So when people join, they'll have an idea where they can build. And it doesn't have to fit the whole entire plot. You can basically just build in it. I think that'll be good enough for now. Obviously, they may be two different sizes. I don't know, though. They kind of look similar. Believe it or not, they do look kind of the same size. Just ironically. I'm not going to worry about updating the road or the pathways. Pathways are here just to kind of guide you around. This will take us back to the desert area. And then we go over here to the third pressure plate. This is going to be where we go to Fulkerson City. And now we're back to where we just was. So what do we want to do now? What we can do, real quick. I just realized I didn't do the oak leaves. Let's quickly update this portion of our first initial intersection road. I love that you want to build a diamond skyscraper, but it's going to be like diamond and like black stained glass. I want to do like a design for a diamond looking skyscraper. Because why not? Why not? It'll look good. We might just be in the planning phase today. We might not get that much done necessarily. But the planning phase is going to be like basically planning out where skyscrapers are going to go. Now I might get, you know, how high they're going to be. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead now and... So we did it for the other side. We might as well do it for this side. This is basically my go-to method, or my go-to design approach for like pathways and roads. The acacia leaves just add like a greenery. It gives it more of a natural look, I guess you can say. We'll have to put in perspective, we're going to do like, you know, street lamps, also like the traffic lights. I could also just go to Aiden's area and kind of get inspiration from how he did his. Kind of do the same for mine, but maybe switch it up a little bit. Who knows? And yeah, for those wondering, I do have... the book is not on here, but I do have an animal book where you can spawn in different animals. So if you're like in the desert, or if you're like in a different area of the world and you want to spawn in a certain animal to help like your build pop off, you are allowed to, just don't overdo it. Alright, so that is that caught up now. I think what I want to do now, so this is the intersection point, this is the long point of our intersection. I want to go down to the very end of it for now and just start working on a skyscraper of some sort. But before I do anything, what I might do, I might make a backup save. That way if I do the design and I don't like it, I could always just revert back to a previous save. Does that make sense? Makes my life a little bit easier when it comes to like changing my mind or getting tired of something in particular. As you can see, I got Fulkerson's Creative Community World, I got Fulkerson's Survival World, and I got the Dual Chronicles still. So I haven't really done anything with Dual Chronicles in a hot minute. Probably won't return back to it, honestly, which is kind of sad, but who knows? There might be a return soon. Just depends. Alright, we're back. So what I need for this is... Let's go... Diamond might be too vibrant. Let me see what diamond looks like. This might be too vibrant. I don't want it to be... I mean, but it would also pop out more. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it does look kind of cool. But if we were to do anything, we would need to do it with... like, I think the concrete. Let's see how different they look. I mean, they both have their own appearance. Like, they look really good. I'm thinking for this though, we should just do blue. We do blue. So what we're gonna do, it needs to be close to the road. Also, this is kind of like a small road if you think about it. Like compared, like this is a small road. We might just want to do like a neighborhood here. And I'll tell you why. It's because these roads are small. When I think of an interstate road or like a main road, I'm thinking of like, you know, multi-lane. So we could just start working on a neighborhood right through here. I would need to basically have it to where this goes down. And then let's say it goes further down. I would need this to basically extend. This part would need to extend by like double basically on this part. 8 lanes? No, not 8 lanes. More or less just like at least 2 on each side, 3 on each side. Let me kind of just get some inspiration real quick. So what we're going to have to do, this, pick block this, and pick block, I think this, for now. And we have acacia leaves, oak leaves. I hope I use the same leaves I used for the other portion. My phone keeps charging and then uncharging, so that's why I keep looking over here. Alright. So what we need to do, I'm comparing our stats. Okay. We need to open this up on both sides, most likely. Most likely need to go by like 1, and then go like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to basically open this up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when we look at this, and we go this way, we're basically making it to where it's gonna open up, so we can make our life a little bit easier for the big interstate road we're about to build. Nice. And then, so this needs to be updated. Okay. And then, let's just see, I need to pick block this, so 1. I'm just messing with this for right now. This will be out by 3, like this probably. 2. I'm experimenting right now. I've never really done this like this, so just give me time to figure this out. And then 3. We're gonna turn it this way a little bit. Something like that probably. As you can see though, it still don't look right on a certain plot of this. I might have to do it like this. See, this is where this is gonna get a little weird. I don't really know what I'm doing. That does look good, yeah. And then maybe take it down like here. And then this is gonna have to be updated. What I do for this side, I'll need to do for the other side. So when you look at this, this will need to be taken down like this. And then it actually lines up, kind of turns. I mean, it does work. It's just, I don't like the diagonals. The diagonals are kind of stupid looking. But it does work. It does turn. I'm trying to figure out if I like this or not. I honestly do not. I think we just scrap this for now. I say we just start working on some builds. This is not working out the way I was wanting it to. The beautiful thing about Minecraft, you can always change your mind. Fortunately for us, we didn't get, you know, all the way into this before we changed our mind. We decided, like, hey, this is not going to work, so let's not do it this way. So instead of being a big bitch and a big baby and, you know, going back to our previous save, we're just going to basically get rid of it. And then I want to start working on some houses. I'm not really a modern builder, though. I don't really know how to build modern style builds. So we're going to have to experiment. Because I don't build modern. Alright. Get rid of this. Come on, just fucking place blocks. Fucking stupid. This was not the move. We might want to start working on a road that goes over top of it. This is a neighborhood though. Technically, why would there be a four-way intersection? Why would there be a need for a four-way intersection? Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Let's just start working on a build. I don't care what we do. Let's just build something. We'll start over here. We'll kind of space it out a little bit. I was thinking like right here, facing this way. So if we look like right here, let's do, let's see, could do quartz. We could do white concrete. Yeah, maybe white concrete would be the move. We would just need to walk out a certain amount, probably like right here or here even. Let's make a door. Just start with the door. That might be too far out. I mean, let's bring it in a little bit. Let's bring it into like right here. I want to have like a front yard, but I don't want it to be too far back. Because it's a neighborhood, right? I do want there to be a front yard though. I'm thinking right there to be the move, yeah? And then now we need to basically connect the pathway. Let's do the pathway first. So when we look at this, it lines up at coordinate 1927. Our founding fathers. I'm just kidding. 1927's right here. Open it up by like 5 or 6. Open this up. Something like this will do. Fill this in. Fill this in. And now we want to basically make a pathway to the door, but we could also kind of have fun with this. We could basically do it to where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could basically have it to where it does this number. We do like a circle design. Hear me out with this, it'll work. Something like this, possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is me just kind of brainstorming. I really don't know what I'm doing. We would need to actually turn it 2 and then... Wait, no. I'm experimenting. That's all I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 this way. 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's not a circle at all. Not a circle, it's more of an oval. It's more of an oval, but I mean, if you look at it, it kind of does fit there. It don't look like it's going to be not a fit. Let's go ahead now and kind of take this out by 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then now we want to simply just connect it to like a section over here. For like a driveway kind of idea. I don't necessarily know how we're going to do this. Could just do something like this. I mean, it works. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I kind of mess with that, actually. It's not that bad. I get a lot of mixed feelings when I build. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 2 diagonals. Because that'll be 5 blocks. Let me take this down. Lines up. So now we want to go in. 2, 1, 2. It don't look too bad, necessarily. It's definitely unique. 2, 1, 2. We're just basically connecting this to the door. That's all we're doing. We want to start curving it this way. Something like that. And then basically just go back by 3, then connect it. Back by 3. See, that's not even symmetrical. Oh, it's because I didn't add this, so it's like this, I think. It's 2 3s and a 1. Yeah, nice. So now we have this nice, like, I guess, like, eye-looking shaped driveway. It'll work. It'll do. I'm just experimenting. Let's go ahead and fill this in. In the middle, I might do like a fountain design. I haven't decided. I could do a tree. We could do a tree. We could do a cherry tree in the middle. Be kind of cool. Plant a cherry tree and just see if you like it or not. Keep, you know, planting and replanting. Let's just work with this for now, and then if we get this planned out to a point where we don't have any other plans for, we can move on to a new build. People are scurrying around in the house now, so I apologize if I get any interruptions coming. But I really can't help people being people. Let me just kind of get this driveway done, and then we'll look into a shape for the house itself. How many floors? We'll probably do a 2-floor house. Like I told you guys though, I'm not really good at building modern. Because I think Minecraft does modern builds a disservice sometimes. Alright. Half of it's done. Alright. I do have an expander on my mic, so I hear things, but you guys might not. They might peek in when I talk at certain, spots, though. My mama's gotten ice 3 times in the last 45 minutes. I don't understand how somebody can need that much ice, but here we are. We're working on our first house. I'll make sure it looks good. I might do some secondary and tertiary decorating the pathways too, to give it more detail. Might do some, what's it called, texturing? Depends. I'm not really good at texturing things though. Alright, let's just see what this looks like. Let's see if we like the vibe. Ooh, I actually do mess with that though. I do mess with that. And then we can basically do like leaves on the inside here. I really like the greenery on this game for some reason. The greenery makes things pop out better. So now just by doing that, we now have a nice thriving driveway. So now what I was talking about earlier, we could do a cherry tree. We need to go to nature. Saplings, cherry sapling. We want to basically plant this in the middle if we can. So the middle is right here. And then I think right there, yeah. That looks like it's the middle. It is. Okay, then we need bone meal. Bone meal. I mean, it kind of planted the wrong way. Don't know how I feel about that one. Let's do a redo. Redo on the tree. Cool thing about this is it's going to despawn pretty fast. Like it's already gone. Alright, let's redo this. Maybe if I look a certain direction, it'll load a bit differently. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a better tree. Dog's barking. I like this tree. I do. Let me see what it looks like from the road. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look bad. Just you gotta look a certain way to see it. Like if you were walking this way, you'd have to look this way to see it. I mean, I guess if you're getting like a neighborhood, like perspective, you would be looking this way anyway, because you'd be looking at all the different neighborhood houses. So I guess this does fit like this. However, it would look a whole lot better facing the other way too, though. I just don't know how to turn trees. It definitely has a nice look to it, though. I mess with it. It kind of takes up the whole entire space as well. I think we keep it. Just for now. I think we keep it. Alright, so now it's time to build this modern house, quote unquote. Stop texting me. Oh my gosh. Alright. What we're gonna do I need to have a secondary block to go back to. So white concrete and light gray? No. Maybe brown. Believe it or not, brown might be the move. So we do white concrete for the door. Or we could go brown concrete for the door. Hold on, let me put y'all on something real quick. And then we do white concrete. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Let me kind of make a frame around the door. I mean, it doesn't look like it'd be a bad idea. For the door itself, we could do... So we can do definitely spruce wood for the interior, like floors. For the door itself, I was thinking we could do a dark oak kind of look. Well, that doesn't really match, does it? I mean, that's really the only door I could see fitting. Maybe instead of doing it like this, we invert it. So basically, let me pick block some dirt real quick. To invert this, we would need this to start here, I believe. And then this is gonna be where this needs to be, I think. No. It's like this. And it's gonna go up. I'm experimenting. I really don't know what I'm doing. So just give me some time to figure this out. That does look pretty good like that, though. Oh my gosh. Spruce wood planks. And then the door can go in here. That does look better. That looks immensely better. So now we need to figure out a frame for this, which I'm not really good at building modern. Let me look at some modern bases or builds. Just kind of get inspiration, because I really don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that does look way better. Okay, so we just basically, the way I'm looking at it, they just basically make shapes and then make it into something. Make shapes. Make shapes, and then it'll look good. I'm just gonna make some random shapes and hope it looks good. This is me experimenting. What if we take this all the way down, but leave it till where there's one open? So we have 3 here, and 3 here. Hear me out. It looks stupid, but you gotta let me cook, okay? Let me cook. Let me cook first. Don't judge a book by its cover. How many blocks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then this is going to go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does look stupid, but we're gonna rock with it, okay? We're the architect, we're gonna make it pop out. We're gonna make modern look good. Somehow, some way. It's gonna work. We're gonna make it. Shut up! Oh my gosh. Let me just kind of get an idea what this looks like. You gotta go with it. Just go with it. It looks like a butterfly. It does. It looks like a butterfly. If you look at it, like, ignore the tree in the way. It kind of looks like a butterfly, or a face, even. We can honestly throw in some different shades as well. We got brown. Let me just mess with this a little bit. What if we do like a line there and then a line here going up? Hear me out. It'll work. I think we're just experimenting. That's all we're doing. This is not finalized. I don't build modern. You're going to find out real quick that I'm not no architect. It does kind of give off like a... Hear me out. Where the openings are. Where the openings are, that's going to be where windows go, okay? I'm honestly just experimenting. We might actually... Ooh, what if we do... Okay, idea. Hear me out. Hear me out. We do like 3 lines right here. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Let me cook. 1, 2, 3. Go up by 3. This is going to look so stupid, bro. Okay, so this line doesn't need to be here. That's actually where the lines are supposed to start. The lines are supposed to start right here. This is not supposed to be here. This is why I don't do modern. It's gonna look so dumb. It's okay though. I'm gonna admire it for what it is, what it's worth. And then basically now what we're gonna do, let's put a line here. No, well, yeah, no, forward. Needs to be in line with the other lines, but it needs to have 1 block of space. Now this is going to go over top by 3, so 2, 3. It's actually going to go up to here, but it's going to go down. Okay. This is my version of a modern build. Okay. All right. And then we do the same thing on this side. N1. Let me just figure this out real quick. This is definitely not going to look right at all, just so we're aware of what we're doing here. I'm just experimenting. And then we take it up, connect it. What happens if we connect these together? Just out of curiosity. We're just basically making shapes. That's all we're doing. We're just making shapes. And honestly, what we could do, if you really think about it, we can do maybe a line here, like that. How many lines is this, or how many sides? I want it to be symmetrical. It's not symmetrical, so we would take that out, and it's a 5 block. So we could do 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you'd line up with this. It needs to be right here. It needs to line up. We're just experimenting. That's all we're doing. That don't even look right. The lines I'm doing now don't look right. Let me look at some more builds. What I'm getting from this is just shapes. And like they're using obviously different texture packs or different packs. Okay. I don't think the brown line needs to stay. I think if we do anything, I said we just go strictly white. Hear me out with this. We just go strictly white, and then for the door itself we go brown. Hear me out. Hear me out. Brown's not the move. Brown is not the move for right now. Unless it's for the door. Okay. So now we have something like this. Which is okay. What we need to do is we need to add more depth to the build. So what if we do something like this maybe? Take it up and then take it down so it connects in front of the lines, and then we go over top of it, maybe make it to where it does this number. Hear me out. Hear me out. See, now we're on to something. Let's connect these together. Okay. I'm just really just trying to figure out what we're doing here. If I was to do a different, like a different color, it would need to be right here. I feel. Let me just see what the brown looks like instead of the white lines. And then maybe for like right here as well. We could just fill this in technically. Hear me out. Who needs windows anyway? What if we just fill this in? Oh, see that's a vibe. Okay. And then maybe we have a window right here. Hear me out. If we were to do a window, it would need to be... I'm trying to decide. I think we fill this in. Okay. And then we do what we did for this. We now do it with this. We're basically just making this the way we need to. There's not going to be any windows, I don't think. Because it looks so stupid having small windows, in my opinion. If we just fill this in like this, it kind of gives the wall a different look. It gives it more of a detailed, like, depth look to it. See? You got the wall in the back, which fills in. I kind of mess with that. We could honestly, if we wanted to have a window, could go there. Could also go here, technically. Could go all that right there. And then for over here, it could go in the middle right here. Could do something like this. Which is not a bad look, really. Not a bad look at all. So now, if we were to do windows, I feel like it would make sense to do maybe like a black stained glass to give it like a tint look to it. For some reason, I click on a block and it doesn't want to, give me the block I click. I don't understand the logic behind that. We're going to fill these windows in to kind of get an idea if this will fit here or not. And I mean, honestly, that does look immensely better. It does. I think if we were to do something, this would be the way we would need to do it. Like, just this alone could be its own house. If we're trying to go modern, like, you could have your kitchen down here, your bedroom up here, and then maybe like a storage garage area down here, if you really wanted to. Pickles. That does look cool, though. We gotta do the same thing for this side now. Just gotta let me cook. Let me cook. I'll get something going here. So we're gonna fill this in accordingly. Symmetry is also very important. If it doesn't look symmetrical, it's not gonna look right. So that's that. Okay, so I realized we could do, technically, if you think about it, we could do one side a certain look and then the other a different look to kind of give it more of a uniqueness. So we could still use the white lines over here if you think about it. And then what if we were to maybe take this over and then connect it? Would that change the way things look just by a little bit? And yeah, I mean, it does. And then what if we were to... Let me just see... See, it's too blocky, though. Way too blocky for my enjoyment. I know I really... We're working with blocks here, guys. Gotta be patient with me. I like that. It does look cool. Let's go and fill these in. I'm trying to decide if I want to have one side unique and the other side, like... So basically... Do I want to have this on the other side, or do I want to do something different for the other side? I'm thinking I'm thinking it will look unique if we do something different. It would definitely look unique. I'm considering it. Okay. Let's just kind of mess with it for now. So I'm pretty sure I took this up. Alright, so there's a 3 block right here. 3 block, I think. Oh, but it needs to be filled in. Okay, hold on. Hold on. 3 block right here. I think. Yeah, then it goes back right here. So this is where this would basically change. So if we just ignore the lines here, like get these lines out of here, we just simply go by the front. It goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it goes over, then up. Then how many blocks does it go over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go over by 7. And it's also down a layer. Which if you look at it, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it just goes down to ground level. Okay. Goes down to ground level. And then now we go back and look at... Okay, so we're basically making an L. That's all we're doing. We're just making an L. Basically. This is going to look very janky from the interior. And that's okay. I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, that is it. Let's go ahead and fill this window in. Now, is it 4 blocks tall or is it 3? It is 4 by 3, okay. So it goes up by 4, then over by 3. I didn't realize that. Let me kind of look at it now from a different perspective. I mean, it don't look bad, chat. It don't look bad. It's basically just messing with shapes. That's all it is. Now, for the over the door here, I do need to do something. We could technically just fill this in like this. Give it the brown look right here as well. I mean, that don't look bad. Because really, you're not going to be able to see the front because of the tree. You might want to do something different. The tree kind of takes away. I think the tree needs to be taken down for now. I don't think the tree needs to be here. We might want to do something smaller. Something smaller, but yet still pretty cool to look at when you're looking at the build. The tree kind of takes away from the look, in my opinion. Because when you look at the front, you just see the tree. You don't see the actual build. Now the cool thing about this is we could simply now just take this over like this, and then when it gets to the right here, let's see something real quick. Let me just see something. So that don't connect. It does look like it'd be cool though. What if we were to fill this in? Hear me out. I mean, it don't look bad. It don't look bad. Same thing for this side. The front is honestly the hardest part about this build, in my opinion. Because I'm going for a certain look. Even though I don't build modern, it does look still pretty decent. Okay. So this needs to be filled in like this, right? So now we have a nice front look. So now when you walk in, this is what you're gonna see. This is so goofy looking, bro. I guess what we'll do, what if we were to maybe give ourselves a stair system here? Like a stairwell going up? A small one, that is. So basically, this door would still be where it's at, technically. It's just going to be raised up a level. If that makes sense. So I need to get spruce wood. Well, no, we want to do it different. If it's modern, we would probably want cobblestone stairs. And then maybe for the walls, we could do... I'm thinking maybe stone brick. Stone brick might be too like industrial though. I'm thinking. So if you raise it up right here, no, we want to raise it up like right here, and then I need cobblestone. I got rid of the door. Out of all things I could have got rid of, out of all the inventory I have right now, I got rid of the one thing I needed to keep. Love that for myself. Alright, raise this up. It needs to be in line with this. There needs to be, basically, the floor needs to be right here, is what I'm trying to say. The floor needs to be brought up a level. So I guess it'd be right here, technically, and then this would be filled in right here, and then this could be just cobblestone, and then we can take this in, take this in. I mean, it don't look bad. It don't look bad. I mean, yeah, it don't look bad at all. Why is there so many, oh my gosh. Pick them up. That don't look bad at all, really. It's got a nice look to it. And it connects, so now when you walk up in here, now you're going to be in line with your window. With your small-ass looking modern window. Alright, we're caught up now. Let's take this down. Fill this in. We're basically now just filling in the floor. We're getting ready to do the side. What I can do about this too is I can also copy and paste this build. I can go back and change colors if I need to. We might copy and paste this build for this neighborhood. I might do like every other one though. I won't do it every one. I could just change the color. Maybe change the interior a little bit. Alright, so now we have a nice detailed first window or first like front to work with. It looks pretty good. For my first actual like modern attempt, I'm actually kind of pleased with how this is looking already. So then when you walk in, we need to figure out how much space we want this to be. We want to kind of keep it in shape with how big it is. So we're going to count from here to the other brown concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So 49 minus 2 is 47. We would need to at least do 26 blocks. So from the first initial entrance, like from right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think that might be too big. Let's just do it by eye. We're gonna play it by eye. I'm thinking like right here. We'll fill this in. This will be how big our first house is, which is, I mean, it's a pretty decently sized house. I wouldn't consider it a mansion necessarily. It's more or less just a house. More or less. So now when we look at this, we have this space kind of planned out. So now we can start working on the other walls. if we really wanted to. The thing about building modern, though, is really tough to turn a wall that's modern. So if we go by the frame itself, we would want to start like right here, I believe. And then maybe take this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just do this for now. I have an idea, okay? It'll work. But you have to be patient with me to make this work. Okay, so we're going to pretty much do this now on the other side. So it's going to do this number. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to go up. So now we have, that's not 3 blocks. This is 3 blocks over. No, wrong spot. Right here. So now we have a window, and then basically if we're going to do this, we need to do the same thing. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like that, I think. It needs to be 3 blocks out from the window. 3 blocks out from the window. So when we look at it from the side, this is what it looks like. It looks inverted a little bit, doesn't it? I like the idea. The idea is there. However, I think if we were to do this, it needs to, instead of going into the build, it needs to go out of the build, if that makes sense, for this to look the way it's intended. So everything we just did is what we want to do. We have to get to that point, right? So we want to basically put a wall here. This won't even necessarily be visible to the eye, I don't think. We want to basically do a curve here. A Minecraft curve. And then now this is where this should probably pop in. It would need to pop in like right here though, wouldn't it? It's inverted though, right? It would need to go here. Right here, where it was. So confusing. But we would need to basically take it out some more. We need to take it this way. This is so confusing. I need to turn this without making it look weird. I guess technically, if you think about it. Let's fill this in. And then take this down. I mean, yeah, it's kind of curving. Yeah, I can see where this is going. So this would need, when you look at it, the brown needs to be inside the white, right? The brown is inside the white right now. So if we do our window, it could go right here now, I think. Don't quote me. 2, 3. We'd fill this in. Let me see before we confirm. I think we got it. Yeah. I think we got it. So now we can basically fill this in. Like this, I think. So it goes down, but then it does the little tail. I gave it a little tail. And this is where that 3 blocks extra comes from. Something like that. So this would be actually taken out. This would be down. And then over. Like this. So now we have that. And then for right here, we would need to take it over. Take it over right here as well, I think. So really, if you think about it, I don't even think this needs to be here. This part. And then this is so confusing, really. It is. Let me just go down to ground level real quick. Ground level's right here. We just basically did this, but inverse. That's all we did. So now we need to basically... Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's fill this hole in. I don't like having holes. no goes on the hose. And then for here, we can fill this in with brown concrete, I guess. That way there's just no hose to look at. I mean, that does look good. It does. And then... Alright, so can I basically update this now? Would this be appropriate? Is this the way this is supposed to look? Oh, most definitely not. I mean, it would add uniqueness, though, if I switched it up for the sides. If I did more brown on the sides. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Do we do brown, like more brown on the sides? And then on the front and back, we do more white? Because really, the front and back is going to be what's the eye candy to look at. When you look at the sides, I don't know. Mixed feelings about it. This is taking forever to build, but once it's done, it's going to look good. Okay, so we're moving on to the next part. So if we go by this, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over top of this, I think. So it'd start here. Nope, right here. 2, 3, 4. And then it goes down this way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll just say 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we do this number, I think. Yeah. Hear me out. Hear me out. It does look like it's coming together, though. And then this will be filled in with 3. This is the 3 part right here. The 3 block. So right here, this is what this is, or should be, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. And then now for right here, we'll fill this in like this. And then, but there needs to be a window there. Oh, I see what I did. I definitely see what I did. Okay. It goes up right here. I know what I did. I see the problem and we're fixing the problem. So the height on the bottom is correct if you look at it in comparison, but the top part's not. We just fixed it. So now when we do this, should just simply connect now. However, I did go over an extra block, so this needs to be like right here, I think. This will connect down to ground level. I'm pretty sure. And then the brown concrete needs to go down to ground level just for right here, I believe. I believe, don't quote me. And then, so right here, this is basically inverted a little bit. I just realized that. Like, this is taking back an extra level. And that's fine. I just don't know how it's going to work in correlation to what we're about to do. Goes up by 3. So this is a 5 block single window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think it does this. That's definitely more than 5 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I do here? What did I do? Wait a minute. No, that's right. That's right, yeah. It goes back 3. Did I take... Ooh, I see. I think I see what I did. I think I took it up an extra level. No, but that's lined up, right? Right here? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you're saying that's where that's supposed to end. So it's actually brought out by an extra layer. So this is actually where this is supposed to be. It's brought out by an extra block, I think. Man, this is so confusing. That's why I don't build modern. Modern's so stupid. Okay, so then I need to do some checks on the counting here. Make sure they're symmetrical. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I think we finally resolved our issue, but there's also a problem now. So I'm pretty sure. Why does this look the way it does? So there needs to be a window here. Technically, this is where that's supposed to go. Is this supposed to be open? Let's fill in the floor. Let's fill in the floor. Maybe if I fill in some of the area around it, I'll figure out what's going on. Having it kind of levitate a block up is not necessarily what we want. It's just playing mind games with me a little bit. Okay, now we have something to look to. How many blocks does it go over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's right. I think it's right. That looks right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's go to update the windows now. I think we finally fixed the issue. I'm going to look at it from the outer part of it. Outside, yeah. That's the one I was looking for. Let me look at it from the outside to see what we're going with here. Yeah, that's honestly fine. We only want this to be on the sides. So now, when we continue this, it needs to be just basically when we do this next part. Okay, so it's going to do this number, but then it's going to stop doing that till it goes all the way down. So that should be right now. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. So we just did this. We just did all of this. Now we have to do the other half. If we're going to make it, you know, I guess symmetrical all the way around, which is not a bad idea. So we would need to basically now, we're to the point to where I think we want to bring it in. Wait, you could see the wood though. Why do I see the wood? I don't want to see the wood. Oof. Okay, but there's an issue. Slight issue. There's a slight issue. Slight issue. There's 2 layers here, and then on the other side, there's 1 layer, right? We see this? Let me look. Okay, so it's just basically, hold on, easy fix. Yep. That's all we needed to do. That's all we needed to do. And then basically, instead of connecting it on that last part, which is going to be right here, it opens up. That is all we needed to do. I think I got it. Yeah. Pretty much. So that's right. Yeah. Cool. So now we need to do the door. We need to basically do this portion. So if you look at it from this side, if we're going to have a door, which we're not, I'm just going to make it a brown concrete wall. And it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something like this. We're going to take it all the way up. I could even do a design here technically. That way it's not just, you know, a brown random wall. But it would honestly, it wouldn't look bad. It wouldn't. I think though we just simply now work on the other part. And honestly, we could now do this by eye if you think about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it's going to go, there's going to be a block open right here. And it's going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll go down 12 from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It goes out by an extra 1, which it does. And then let's go ahead and do the brown concrete part now. Wouldn't hurt. It's going to start right here, but it's going to go up, which it does, and then it's going to go over. This is a 13 block window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's a 10 block window. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So it goes over like this, which is not looking bad. And then right here, it's a 5 block window right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something like this. Something like that. Yeah, it looks like a butterfly. Like if you think about it, I'm gonna call this house style the butterfly. And let me show you why. If you look at it just from the first two like white spots, it gives off a butterfly look. But then if you look at the left side and the right side, like the outer part, it looks like L shapes. So basically your design for this build is gonna be technically the butterfly. But then you're like, if you're trying to do anything in your rooms, you would use these windows to have a room for what you're doing, I think. That's what I'm looking for. It looks pretty good so far. So now we're here. We started from the bottom, now we're here. We're gonna take this down. Is there anybody on? Copper, you're on. I'll invite you. So right here, at the end of the 5 block window, it connects basically. It connects like this, right? But more importantly, what we need to take away from this is where this does the 3 right here. And then when we get into the next portion, it's going to do this number. I think. So this is where that tail comes in. It's a 3 block tail. Then the actual window starts right here. And it's going to be a 4x3. Yeah, 4x3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over by 3. Just now we're going to go ahead and now just connect it together. Like that. And then now we're going to update the walls, the outer walls, that is. And then connect it down. And then we're going to take this up right to here. And that is the overall size of the build. So now what we need to do, we need to update the brown concrete. Brown concrete needs to go all the way down. I feel like it would need to go all the way down for this to be what I'm going for. So something like this. And then the brown concrete on the end layer here will go up, down, and then it's going to do this number, I believe. We need to make sure, though, we keep in the consideration that on the corner piece here, it goes up, but then it goes up by 2 here as well. So now when you look at this, this should be, yeah, look at that, it's cool. That's so cool. Let's go and update the windows now. We didn't do the windows here. We didn't do the window here. So now we have half of the outline done. The one thing about this is, though, it's probably going to be too big of a structure to save into a structure block. We might get lucky and just be able to fit it in here, which would be cool. I don't know, though. I don't know. Let's go ahead and update the floor. Let's just fill the floor in now, actually. The floor is going to take some time, so let's go do the floor. I could always go back and change the carpet necessarily to do it. To do what I'm doing. I'm in love with this build so far. I was kind of questionable going into this, but it is honestly taking me over a little bit. Like I'm starting to actually enjoy what I'm doing. I've been live for about 90 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go for about another probably 90 more. Just probably till I get this house done. Once I get this house done, I think that'll be a good stopping place. Because then I'll have an actual build for my like neighborhood city area. After this, I might go play Phasmo. I might go do 8 3 attempts, just cause. I have not decided yet. One thing about me you'll learn is I don't care if people think about me. It don't bother me. I do what I enjoy, because I know at the end of the day, if I'm doing something I enjoy, other people will probably find an enjoyment out of it as well. I'm a pretty simple person. Like, there's nothing complicated about me. There's nothing complicated about me. I really laid-back individual, hard to, you know, hard to piss off, but I do get aggravated at lazy people, or just people that don't do shit right. How many stories? How many stories? Probably just 1 or 2 for this. Right now we're on the bottom floor. This is probably going to be a mansion, I guess. We can make this into a mansion, technically. It would take time. Obviously, I'm taking a break from my sandcastle project. I can honestly probably take the map out of my shield spot, because we're not even on that map right now. Let's go and just fill the floor in, though. The floor is going to be half the battle when it comes to this early stages of this. Okay. So now we're going to basically just fill this in. Go down. And then we're going to fill it in. We're going to fill this section in as well. I mean, you can see this is not a small build. Like, in comparison to, like, the sandcastle, it is minuscule, because the sandcastle is ginormous. Because I'll be eventually building my sandcastle empire whenever I get inspiration. I think it's appropriate to take breaks from your builds. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's rather safer to basically go do what you want to do, then when it's time to return back to it, return back to it. I really don't know. Like, I invited you. It worked. Like, I hit square this in the invite. This base is looking really good, though, this house. I guess this will be my house for now. This will be the house I set up in. I'm more about the way things look on the exterior, though, versus the interior. So these builds probably don't have interiors starting out. About what it looks like on the outside. Thank you. Basically just messing with shapes. That's all modern is to me, really. Just make shapes. Make symmetrical shapes. As long as your shapes are symmetrical, it'll look good. If it's asymmetrical, it'll look a little janky, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still build unique asymmetric modern builds. I just find it more difficult to enjoy. And you're probably thinking, why are you doing a spruce floor for the whole entire floor? Honestly, this just basically just lets me know how much space is in this build. It's looking pretty good. It would almost be appropriate to take this up and do this again for the second level. Do 2 levels of this. That's how cool it looks. But by doing that, I'd have to basically make sure I do the windows right, the walls right. You see how long it took for me to do one side. Alright. So now basically what you see here, guys, we need to now do and duplicate to the other side. So we want to basically start with turning this. It looks like it's just a diagonal. A diagonal, then it starts. Let's see if we can speedrun this, actually. Who knows? You never know. So it goes in by a diagonal, and then the window starts here. The window will start here. So it's going to go up. It can go over by 3. So that's 3, and then it's going to go by 4. It should connect and make a 4 by 3. And then we got a tail right here of 3 blocks, and it's 2 blocks tall. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it'd be right there. So that's the first part of this. We need to go ahead though. I need to update the exterior a little bit. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, I filled this in. No, I filled this in. And I filled this in. We just kind of play it by eye here. And then there's white concrete being filled in. We're just going to safely say it's probably like this. Something like that, most likely. Let me kind of play it by eye. And then it turns this way. Like this. But this is not visible. What we're seeing right now is not visible because we have a diagonal brown concrete block blocking this. So really you just see, should just see this. Also shouldn't see this stuff, right? Am I going crazy? Okay, you do see that. So, but what? Okay, so there needs to be, it needs to be right here then, I think. I think we're right on that. This is going to be the hardest part about this, really. It's only one diagonal. Like, if you look at it, only one diagonal, and then it starts. One diagonal down, then it starts, right? One diagonal, then it starts. So it would start here then, according to the other side. Yeah, if we're going by the other side, the window would be here. So it'd be this. Nope, it'd be down to ground level. And then it would make its tail go up, over the tail, over the window. And then over top of this is where that 2 block is. Yes, okay, we got it. It's so confusing, bro. It's like a big math equation. You gotta figure out what the fuck you're doing. Okay, so for this next part, if I'm not mistaken, it does this number, and then goes over by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, but that's not the right block though. If you look at it, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. So this is what we just did. So it goes in. This would come in. It'd come into here, but it would be 3 right here, I think. I believe. Huh? This is the confusing part about this. That does look right though, right? Yeah. So this would need to be like this. Goes up. My brain is not working. It goes over by 1. It goes over top of it by 1. So in reality, I think what we're getting confused on. What? Does this go up? Let me look at the coordinates. Let me play it by coordinates. So the brown concrete should start on 1926. 1926 is right here. You're saying the brown concrete starts here? But it's out. It should be right here. Did I do this wrong? It don't look wrong. Yeah, I do see the issue. So if we go by this, it's supposed to do that. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's so confusing. Why am I dumb? Alright. Hold on. Let's use retracer steps. This is right. As far as we know, that is right. What if we instead... So it goes over... Okay. It goes back, over, but then it goes down. So this should go down from here, I'm pretty sure. If you compare the diagonals, it lines up. So if we just look at this diagonal right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need to go down 14 blocks from this diagonal. So from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll just start with this. Maybe if I can connect the dots from that. So, looking at that though, it looks like the indentation is inside of it, like this. Which I don't really understand why, but... See, that's a 2 block. It's supposed to go over. Wait a minute. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Yes, okay. So the first window should line up at 1925. If there's not a window at 1925, we may be off. Yeah, okay, that's right. That's so confusing. It still don't look right though, but it is. It's just the way the build is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's because it's a 10 block window. This is going to connect down to ground level, which will be right there because that's ground level. Then there's going to be a window here that's 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That does not look like it lines up. But if you look at it, then this is actually supposed to be 3. And then... Is this 5? It is 5. Okay. We're on to something. After all that... Goodness. What I don't understand... I think I inversed this for some reason. Like, this is not... See, that looks right. On the inside. What did I do? Something's not adding up here. Something's not adding up. Because why does this look like it's hiding? Is it because... What did I do wrong? What the fuck? Goes back by 3. Okay. Goes back by 3. Is it supposed to be in? So it's supposed to be right here then. From what I'm getting. I don't... This is supposed to be where this is at. Right? Yes. And then this goes down. Why does that not look right, though? Man, this is fucking up my brain. There should be... So... Alright, well, when we have an issue like this, what I do is I just basically take it down. Take it down to where I know it's right. So, we'll just go back a little bit. Let me retrace my steps a little bit. So it needs to have a 1, 2, 3, 4 block. So from the back part of this, 4 block, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then it goes over by 1. And then it goes down. This is where this is supposed to be 3. Yes. And then, so we just did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it down by 6. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And that's where that ends, according to that. Now, if we take this down, basically, what I'm getting from this is there should be a line here, but it needs to be in line with the actual build. Fuck out of here. That is the 6th time she's got nice in the last hour. Like, what the fuck's going on? Crazy. Goosey has left the community. Well, bye, Goosey. What's the coordinate for this? $19.14? $19.13. So you're saying this needs to be where the line goes? We're just experimenting at this point. All the way up. Should be 5 blocks. This should be 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, we figured it out after having a stroke. Just literally. So this is filled in, but this is where I believe this goes down like this. So now we come over here. There should be a 2 block, but then it goes into a 2 block, and then it goes into 1. There's still going to be 2 blocks right here. Then it goes into a 1. So that's what we wanted to see. I don't think it's supposed to connect like that, though. No, there's no connection. It's supposed to be over the white concrete. So what the fuck did I do? So you're saying this needs to be like this, but that's not supposed to connect. There's not supposed to be, this is not supposed to be a diagonal to that. What the is it? Am I having a stroke? Like, I literally don't know what else I could do to make this easier for myself. Ooh, okay. No, I see the issue. It's because it's elevated. Duh. It's elevated for a reason. Yeah, so basically, It's not supposed to be filled in like this, I think. No. Man, this shit's messing with me. Well, there's supposed to be a window here. There is. There's supposed to be a window here. Then there's supposed to be a window right here. Yeah. Cool. Why am I having a stroke? 3. But what the fuck did I do wrong? What? This is why I don't build modern. I'm turning a fan on. It's hotter than Satan's testicles up in here. And then my mom's making noise, which pisses me off. She's making, like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing at fucking 10. Like. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I know exactly what I did. Listen, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. Easy mistake. And this is all I had to do to fix it. Alright, yeah. We ain't talking about it. But it's still, like, okay. Can we just talk about how this is a corner piece, but then it goes in even more? How am I supposed to know? So, like, this is supposed to be lined up, but then it's supposed to come inward a little bit. I did not catch that until now. And now, this right here should be white concrete. There we go. Okay. Now we're in the right, we're heading in the right direction after all that. Thing is though, okay, yeah, okay, it does. I was about to start flipping out. Alright. So we need to go over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so go over by 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it up. We back in business now, and exactly, we are. So that's right. This should go over. And then, looking at this, it looks like it does a diagonal. Because the top piece does a simple diagonal like this over top of that. So now we're caught up. Now we're caught up. Now we're in business. So now we just basically do the same thing we just did. Now to the other side. So we know it's going to basically have a block missing here. It's going to go over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We know it's going to go over by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then beneath it, right here, I believe, it's gonna, no, yeah, no, it is. take it down to ground level, right here, I believe. First and foremost, let's go ahead and do the brown concrete for the new updated part to this. And yeah, no, this is going to be connected. Last time I checked, this is connected like that. And then on the interior, it's going to have this kind of look. We need to make sure this is, but it's only supposed to be 5, right? And no, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's only going to be till there, according to that. I gotta be careful. Small mistakes are mistakes. So then it looks like it does this number. It goes, okay, so nobody goes in, according, no, I'm dumb. Now I'm overthinking it, bro. Fucking kill me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Connect this together, and it's 3. Okay. And then it looks like it has a piece right here. This is not relevant. This is also not relevant for right now. So we're looking at this part now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. Round piece right here. Make sure it's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's looking good. I'm just making sure I do it right. Okay. That's not right though, right? Is that right? That don't seem right. So let me get this straight. It goes back in to the wall. It's basically a butterfly. But in order for this to work, it has to go back into the wall. Which is why it's confusing me. So in reality, I think this is where this comes into play. Hold on. And it goes over 1, 2, 3, 4. Up by 4, over by 4. 2, 3, 4. And then it goes up. But this is where this is confusing me. It's because there needs to be a block here, I think. And it goes up. I think. No. Wait. Get rid of that for now, because it's going to confuse me. I think, yeah. Thing is, though... No, okay. This is not supposed to be here. And this is because this is going to be where this goes. This goes over top of it. Yes. We're in business now. This is the tail. So 2, 3. The window part to this starts here. So it's actually 4 blocks then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it starts the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, start the window. Go up. It's only going to be 4 blocks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So according to this, it should end here, right? And then this goes over top like that. And then now we're just missing the over part to this now. So now it's going to do... Gonna come back in. Gonna go down. And then when you get to here, so this is where this will be. goes up, and then it's 2 for right through here. Should be 2. Oh my gosh, I'm getting rid of blocks I should be getting rid of. And then it does right there. I think we got it. Just overcomplicating it, that's all I'm doing though. So this will be brown concrete right here. So now visibly, everything you should see is right. Yeah. Okay. That took forever. Something I was talking about, oh yeah, this should be easy. We're just going to basically make it symmetrical. We're going to mirror it, and it's going to be simple. I need y'all to keep in consideration that I don't really do good with mirroring stuff, so I'm not good at mirroring stuff. All we have now to do is the back wall. Back wall. The back wall should be rather... I hate when flies fly near me, bro. I hate summertime just for the fact that, you know, I get flies in my room. Or little gnats. It's gonna be easy. Yeah, famous last words. It's gonna be easy. It looks good though. I'm proud of what we've done so far. Like, for a first build to like our little modern city, it don't look bad, chap. So now, I want to basically do the same thing I just did, but now we have to do it for the back part. So when we turn this, it's going to go diagonal, and then another diagonal. This diagonal is going to be a diagonal that's going to help turn it. This is going to be a diagonal that's going to be visible. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect this together. Make a little tail. Should be at least 3 blocks. Okay, we're on to something. So now we need to basically do this. So when we look at this, I want to basically just fill this in like this until we get to the back part, which will be... Really, I think it's just going to be right here. Would it be right here? Okay, but we're not going to visibly see this part either. I need to make sure y'all realize this. This is not going to be visible. It shouldn't be visible, at least. So, would this need to be where this goes? Bro, I swear, these gnats. I'm gonna have me some Pop-Tarts. You know what? Maybe if I just eat something real quick, get my mind off of the fucking gnats that's flying around my face, maybe that'll get me in a better mood. So we're gonna eat something. Oh yeah. Alright. Only one diagonal needs to be filled in. Alright. That's not right. Because this needs to go by another one. And then it will be right. That is exactly what we needed. This floor's a little confusing. Pretty sure that's right. See if this lines up. So at 1923, this should line up with the 1923 for this one. Which it does. Love that for ourselves. And then now we're towards the door, which means really to make this easy on ourselves, we just take, I think it's from here up, connect it, and now that connects, so that's good. But now there's going to be a red line going up all the way, I guess, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. The door is going to be, I believe, right here. Let me see what the door lines up with. The door lines up at 1927. 1927 should be the middle of the 5 block that we're doing. Ooh, it does not. I can tell by eye that it does not, which means we counted wrong somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That don't look right though. 1927's right here. Well, yeah, it'll be right. It will. This is where this goes up, connects. And then basically, if you look at it, there's a interior wall for the door. But if you look at it, it's in the interior, which means this needs to be in the interior as well. It's like right here. I think. If we're just going by the interior alone, that's in the interior. You come over here, it's in the interior. That's what the way it's supposed to be. However, the lines are inverted. So, what this means is easy fix. However, I don't think is it supposed to go over that? It is. Okay. Just make sure. This is the last wall, indeed. I'm just taking my time with it, make sure I do it right. That's why I'm taking extra stops, because I don't really want to have to do this again. If that makes sense. Should be on the last wall, though. And I think after I finish this wall, I'm probably going to get off here for a little bit. But when y'all see me again, I'll probably be on Phasmo, doing APOC 3 attempts. So that'll be fun. I am super close. You are correct, my friend. Let's fill this in, so we don't get confused. Also, really, this doesn't need to be filled in either. It needs to be like that. Looks like it's gonna do this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here, this needs to be where the 3 goes. It just includes a whole different, like, it includes a book. Let me show you. This book right here. It just includes all these different animals. We could build alligator Alcatraz if we wanted to. Got different fish. Got different animals. It's really inspirational. I could build like different biomes for them. I could build a zoo even. That's why I got it, because I wanted to build a zoo. Yeah. Just different animals. Like a panther. Like a raccoon. A seal. Sharks. Sloth. Squirrels. Tigers. Zebras. I mean, all kinds of different animals. It's kind of cool. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but does it connect? Shouldn't connect, right? That does. Yeah, that's the one that does. Never mind. Does this number right here, though. That's the only difference about this. This fills in. I think till there, but this goes all the way down, though. This goes all the way down, and that is because in order for this next part to work, this goes up. Then it looks like from here and here. Nope, down one. It goes over by 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last wall is always good to fill in, finish. Look at this. It's going to do this number. Then when it gets to here, it's going to be a 2 here, but then it's going to go down by 1. And that, my friends, should be the overall design for the first floor to this house. If we're gonna do another floor to this, which I think it would look good if we do, honestly, it would look very good if we were to do this again, but for another floor pretty much. So let's go ahead and fill in the windows. We got a couple more windows we still got to fill in, and by a couple I mean the back wall. I do find an appropriate spot though to end it here. And I think in the next episode, which will, honestly, I'm thinking about doing this in July for a little bit. Like, for a while, in fact. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I might do the story mode later. This weekend. This looks very good, though. I'm very happy with the fact that we didn't just give up on this. We stuck with it, you know? Because now we have a nice looking, like, start of what could be a modern house. So now we can honestly, instead of doing a tree here, what we could do instead, let's do nature. Flowers, yeah. Maybe some rose bushes, some lilacs. Pink petals would kind of be cool. We're going to just decorate a little bit around the area. That's all we're going to do. Blue orchids. Cactus flower seems like it'd be cool. Alright. Okay, so that's pink petals. Let's do... I want to do a couple of rose bushes, but I want to have it to where it's lined up. So something like this. Something like that, yes. And then let's do on the diagonal pieces. So it'd be right here, 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 and here. Yeah, this is looking good. And then we do maybe a couple Lily of the Valleys. We just kind of spring them out a little bit. Doesn't matter where they go, just kind of place them And then let's do a couple of blue orchids, whatever you want to call it. People will make fun of my pronunciations, but I'll make fun of them for not, you know, sticking with their YouTube channel. That looks very good. This looks very good. And then now what we could do to top it all off, we just simply take maybe some bone meal and just grow grass. And then it'll probably grow whatever else it wants to. We just put grass in here. Give it a nice looking homey vibe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can't tell me that doesn't look cool. And then, first and foremost, or not first and foremost, we're kind of wrapping up today. I will be getting back on here probably later tonight, though, to do some more work. Boom. I don't have any plans for tonight. My girlfriend's at the lake. Just gonna simply do some shrubbery around the pathway. Something like that, and then honestly we can connect it here, yeah. And then to keep the... Oh no, it don't matter actually. That'd be okay, I think. Yeah. This looks very cool. Looks very cool. I'm pretty satisfied with what he was able to do. Obviously there's a lot left. There's a lot left to do still. But I mean, if you look at it all the way around, it should have the same look on all the walls. The only difference is the sides don't have doors. So therefore I made it to where I can honestly probably, if I really wanted to, I could do that design of the lines right through here. I could do the lines like this. And that fixes the lack of, you know, detail. Simple fix for a simple solution, or a problem. Let's put lines right here. No need for a door, because now we have those lines we was wanting to do earlier implemented into the build. It looks really good. It's an empty house. It's not even done. It's not even a house yet. I ain't gonna worry about the house. We'll worry about the house when we get time to worry about it. Not really worried about it right now. English. But yeah, I mean, just pretend like you're on the road though. You look over, and we have a nice house. And the cool thing about this is, what if I really don't want to test this out? Because if I was to place this and it not be right, it would look very janky. So I don't want to try to copy him. I can actually see real quick. Let me just... Alright, so I need to get a space opened. Let's do... I just want to see if I can fit this in a structure block. That's it. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Alright, okay, so we would need to go back in this corner. We're gonna basically put it... I feel like it would need to go, like, right here. Yeah. Let me just see something real quick. 64. It does fit. It does fit. Okay, let's do 57. Okay. 55. Okay, so that gives me an idea. Now we want to raise it up by like 25. And then now we want to take it back. Why isn't it be 64? It does fit. Look at that. We could definitely copy and paste this right now. 55. So this is what it would look like all the way around. That's what it looks like right now. Interesting. Ooh, but it also... It looks like it's gonna get... Let me see what it shows. If it shows part of the, Okay. Let me make sure I placed everything I needed for this. Make sure I placed all the windows correctly, whatnot. Okay. I need to see where the line ends. Okay, I see the line now. The line goes down. And it looks like it ends. Okay, so it would. Oof. It would end up getting part of the gravel. Which is okay. Because that just can give me a start to the gravel for the next one. I'm figuring out what I want to do now. So what would we need to do then? Is this good enough by just one floor? Do we think it deserves a second floor? If we do a second floor, would that make it too big? Because honestly, I think one floor is good enough. I think if we just do one floor, it would be good. One floor would fit the vibe. If we do two floors, it'd be almost too big. But I mean, to match the size of the house, like the inside, it would almost make sense to do two floors. Because when I go to do the roof would be, you know, exponentially bigger. But then again, modern roofs are not really, they're kind of like flat. One floor is good. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking one floor, and it just has a lot of rooms. It's got all the rooms you need. I don't know how I'm going to do the roof, though. The roof... Could you imagine, though, if we did this to, like, up another layer? Just imagine. Just imagine. Imagine. I'm going to experiment with some famous last words. Don't worry, that's why I'm leaving and then basically re-entering, okay? We're breaking the rules. We're breaking the law. We're breaking and entering our own world. What world is this? Make sure. I don't want to get rid of any other worlds I have, because that would be devastating. Duplicate world. So you guys probably have an idea what we're about to do. However, though, I'm gonna set it up where. Listen, we're just experimenting. That's all we're doing. I need to have it to where, so there needs to be another layer here, just for like right here. Hear me out. Hear me out with this. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert. I'm an expert. What we have to do not try at home. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of Minecraft. If you cannot afford a Minecraft attorney, we will appoint you one. Okay, so you're probably thinking, we know what you're doing. No, you don't. Okay. So we're about to do something sketchy. Okay. So... I want to do it. I want to do it. Alright, hold on. We're going to save this as butterfly. Butterfly building. Butterfly building 1. Okay. Love that for ourselves. So when we go up, we want to place this. It's going to start. We're going to want to place it, I believe, right here, where this block is. I think it would need to go. It would need to go here, yeah. Because if you think about it, it's going to paste this. But if it's going to paste it, it's going to start it here. So in reality, I believe if my PEMDOS is PEMDOSing, would it need to go here? Listen, it's going to be okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to load. Load. Yeah. Butterfly. Building 1. Okay, before we enter this. Yes. Okay. Get rid of the, well, no. Keep that there. So this is going to show what it's about to do, I think. Wait, no. No. Okay, so it's getting a block down. So it was actually supposed to be put up a layer, I think. So this will need to go here then. Hear me out. Why do I keep doing that? Load. Butterfly. Building 1. So it's going to start. Wait, no. No. The red line's where it's going to start copying, or where it's going to paste. Which means it would probably end up pasting the grass beneath it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Issue. There's an issue here. I think. I think there's an issue. So if it's going to paste, would it need to go up another layer? I think it needs to go up another layer. It needs to go right here. We're going to figure this out. It's going to happen. It is. It's going to happen. And then we're going to laugh. And then we're going to get off here. So when it pastes, it looks like it's going to paste on the block it's supposed to. Alright, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Hey, I mean, honestly though, so y'all think this is an issue, but in reality, all it is we just gotta get rid of this. There's not an issue here at all. And once we are mature enough to realize this, we'll actually realize that I'm a genius, and that this is the way it's supposed to be. The grass is obviously gonna be a problem. And that's okay. Let's just get rid of the grass. Not that big of a deal, really. Not that big of a deal. Oh. Did it get... Did it... Did it... Oh. Oh. Man, that's crazy. Alright, you know what? Alright, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. In fact, that was supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen, and that's because, you know, in order for us to grow, we must make mistakes. And, you know, some people just make more mistakes than others. And to those people, we can just, you know, rule out, you know, maybe they're just dumb. Some people are just, you know, they're just stupid. Wait a minute. Which world did I need to keep? Hold on. Let's think this out real quick. Okay, so this is the world that needs to go. So let's get rid of that one. The one that has the dirt. The dirt needs to go. And then we have this one. We're gonna make a backup save again. We're gonna do this again. Hear me out, okay? Listen, it's gonna work. Listen, it's going to work. But it's gonna be a little messy. Alright, well now we're back. We're back in business. So... how... offset Y? Put it at 0. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're supposed to do. Butterfly building 1. No, butterfly building 1. I can type. Listen, we're gonna type. words. Okay. I did. No, what I did is I offset it. Offsetting the block will get rid of the dirt. It'll just have the dirt that is on the level. If that makes sense. We did it right. It's just now we have to basically fix it. So this will need to be brought up a couple of blocks. I think one of these two. Just play it by eye. We got this. We got this. We're fine. We are fine. Listen, we make mistakes, and that's okay. So when it pastes the blocks in, it needs to be above. So right now it's only above this block. It needs to go up one more. It needs to go right here instead. I think. If I'm smart. Why do I do this? Because it saves me time. Butterfly building 1. Okay. So then if we just simply live, laugh, and love, and then load it in. I mean, yeah. I think so. What do we think? Obviously, this is going to have to be, you know, erased, this part. It don't look half bad. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. You are a... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's not gonna be a door here. Just so we're aware of this, there's not gonna be a door here. We just made some time. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. It's the beautifulest, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh. We just saved a lot of time. We did. Now, could you imagine how this is going to look when we do, like, the skyscrapers? How much easier it's going to be to just simply copy and paste blocks around? Now, did I get rid of all the grass? There shouldn't be any grass? Yeah, nice. Look at me go. Look at me go. Now, when we go inside this building, there shouldn't be a roof. Oh, wait. Is there going to be a roof? No, that's the wood. That's the wood. Because would you rather? Okay, no, that's supposed to happen. The wood is supposed to be there. The wood is supposed to be there because that's the next floor. Yeah, the next floor is right here. Okay, so we're not dumb after all that. However, this needs to be filled in. But, more importantly... Yeah, what I could do, honestly, for right here... Ooh, okay, so that's important to the building. So we connect this together. We connect this together. And now we have a butterfly building. Kinda. Let me... ADHD. I mess with it. Yeah, I kind of mess with it. It kind of matches the design I'm going for. Now for right here, same thing. We're going to basically just fill this in like this. Fill this in like this. Fill this in like this. And then we're going to fill this in like this. So 2 big lines. Yeah, butterfly building. Love that for myself. For myself? There's multiple selves. Listen, I'm here. We're having a great time. It's fun. Playing Minecraft. I'm about to go play Phasmo. We're about to get APOC 3. Are we going to get it done? Probably not. But let's be optimistic, okay? Yeah. I think this is a good stopping place. In the next episode, I will basically continue. I'll probably do the roof to this build. I'll look up some like modern build roofs. Now the cool thing about this is now I can actually copy and paste this around and go back and change the the wood or the color of the build. So I can have multiple basically builds like this, right? Where I could change like the white concrete to like a blue if I wanted to, and I could change this hypothetically. I'm not saying I'm going to, but let me kind of look at this from a different perspective. Oh yeah, that's so cool. That is actually so mesmerizingly cool. I'm proud of this, really. Did we do good today, chat? Copperhead, you are chat. So is this a dub? Is this a common W for Josh or no? I think it looks good. However, though, I am gonna start wrapping up because it is noon. I might go take a shower, get some food. We're chilling. I'll probably be back on here in about 40-ish minutes to do Phasmo. And then after Phasmo, I might do Focus and Survival World. I might do Red Dead, believe it or not. I don't know. We'll just have to see where the inspiration takes us. I really can't tell you what I have planned. Because I don't know. I don't know myself, so. It does look good. It does look good. Facepalm. Okay. It's not really what I wanted to hear. But I think it turned out good. I think it has a nice look to it. So now in the meantime, I'll be looking for some like ideas for the roof. And if you look in the inside, just looks phenomenal. Like the space for each floor. Like obviously it's darker than, you know, a cave, but that's where we can come in and do the interior, put some stairs going up to the second floor. Now this, my friends, is what I would consider a mansion. Because not only is it multi-storied, but it matches the size of the floor inside, if that makes sense. And basically, the floor itself is bigger than the house, but by giving it a second floor, it kind of balances out the ratio of height to width, or height to length. So, alright guys, hope you guys have a great day. If you're going to be tuning out for the day, I want to say thank you guys for watching this live stream. We had a lot of ups and downs. I enjoyed it though. So I will probably be hopping on this world a lot during July, believe it or not. Even though Focus and Survival World content is the content that, you know, gets me the most love, I will be doing a mix of this and Focus and Survival World this month. I'm also going to try to throw in some story games like Red Dead, GTA 5, and probably Detroit Become Human, believe it or not. That's the goal. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day.